Hi guys, Steve from the NetSuite team. This video is going to instruct you how to create a new real estate client, create a sub-client for the tenant, and how to link those together. So, to enter in the real estate first, we're going to go to our lists, relationships, clients, and click on new. Being that it's a real estate, and this can also be for your HOA, your strata, property managers. Choose our category. In this case, we're going to do a real estate. So scroll down through your category. Very important. Real estate. We're going to make the type a company, and we're going to put our company name here. So in this case, I'm going to go Steve Moore Real Estate. Remove my sales rep from here. Apply our payment terms. So this one here, then depending on when you do invoice your real estate, so it's monthly or you give them invoices per service. In this case, we're just going to put a standard payment term of our net 7. So if I type in N for net, 07 is the first one comes up. We just apply that payment term to the client. Any comments that you need to say about the real estate you can place in here. Obviously the email is a very important one. And we can just put a generic email there. Just remember your emails do have to be valid emails. We can put in our phone numbers. Please don't call these numbers, they aren't real. Okay, we assign our location. This is the stock site to the client. In this case, we're going to go Pool School. Our marketing territory of where the client lives will be there. And obviously our sales channel, always place sales channel into mobile. Okay, if we come down to these other tabs, most important ones obviously are the address tab. This is where we can put the real estate billing address. Let's say Billing Street 1. Let's go 1 Billing Street. Go Brisbane, Queensland, 4000. Okay. And OK that. Now, with real estates and their addresses, this obviously is the real estate's actual address. And we do want to have that, if we do send our invoices to our real estates, we want to have the default billing ticked. Now, with the default shipping, we don't have a pool or a service project with that real estate at their actual address, unless they do have a pool there. Untick the default shipping button, click Add. Now, this is all we need to require here to put our client in. Click Save. The next step you can do here on the real estate is actually add the contacts for your real estate. Now the contacts can be your property managers, the real estate principal, the maintenance person, and also the tenants as well. They can be classed as contacts. So where you can add your contacts is if you go down to the bottom toolbar here, come across to relationships. You can see contacts, but you can see this button here, new contact. Click on new contact. We're going to put in the name, and let's say Susie is our property manager. Let's say Susie Smith. Now Susie Smith is a decision maker. She can also be the primary contact, order creator, alternate contact. Let's say Susie Smith is the decision maker. Her job title is principal, but her email address is different. Let's say ss@real estate, and her main phone number is actually a mobile number. Have those details there. There are other fields that you can click in, but just for this purpose we're just going to use those ones. We're going to click Save. and we can have her details sitting there. We add another new contact. This time we're going to have Peter Smith, and Peter can be the property manager. Put that into the job title. In the role, you can have primary contact. Peter is the property manager, and he's your primary contact. Again, you're going to have to change your email address here, and let's say he is petersmith@realestate.com, and he has a different mobile number as well. Click Save, and we now have 2 contacts under that real estate. Now, to add a tenant and link them to the real estate, again, we'll just go to Lists, Relationships, Clients, New. Category here will be residential, and you can drop down the box, type R, and you can see you can then choose residential. It's an individual, and let's say the name is Sharon Tennant. You can see down under here, under parent company, if you start typing in your real estate name, see it comes up underneath. We apply Steve Moore Real Estate as the parent company. This links our tenant to our real estate. Again, we choose our payment terms for this tenant. Let's say Net 7 again. Put in the contact details for email and also for phone. You can see I didn't put a valid email because I had mistakenly put a comma in there. Click in on the mobile phone. Any alternate numbers. Our location again is our pool school. Sales channel is mobile. Come down to our address. Here we're going to untick default billing. We're going to edit. And we're going to put the actual property where the tenant lives. Into there and click OK. We'll click Add and Save. So when that client saves, you'll actually see they have a client number here, which is actually the real estate's client number, but then you have a :1. So the more tenants that you put under that real estate, you'll have subsequently 293, 2772, 3, 4, and so forth. Now, what else you actually need to do is that address here, you should also place on your real estate's database as well, their client record. So to do that from even the client record here, click on the hyperlink here to the parent company. Click Edit. Scroll down to the Address tab. Click on the Edit pen underneath to add in a new item. And we're going to put one property street. We've already done that, so you can click this autofill, and that will put those in, saves you having to type it out again. Now, depending on how you wish the shipping to read, or the ship to address, or even if you made this a bill to address, depends on what you put here in the addressee. So let's say some of you actually use owner care of, you can have it written that, or however you have your process is of your billing addresses or shipping addresses, how you create those. And you can see here that's how it would read if it was going to be a bill to. Click OK. Untick default shipping, as with real estate, the only default you should have on here is one default billing address, which is the real estate address. No other property addresses should have a default shipping or billing associated to it. Click Add there,